People deluded. Now, Malang Sarr, we've known about him, I've spoken about him. Surely he's on the list in regards to centre-half targets. I like him. He's strong. He remains on his task sort of thing. He doesn't let his players leave him easily. I think his positioning can improve. His positioning is good. In fact, what I mean by positioning is watching runners. I have seen runners. He's only 20 years of age, people. 21 years of age. I have seen runners be unmarked by him or he's completely unaware. But he's a very decent player, man. He's competent. He's consistent. The two things we look at. We know we need a centre-half, but even more brownie points would be a left-sided centre-half because Socrates is a bad boy. You put him on the left, there's an issue. Koscielny's comfortable on the left. He actually hasn't got it in his body anymore, realistically, even though he is in good form. Monreal can be forced there. He's not a left-back, and he's getting on a bit himself. Holding can obviously play there and be comfy there, but he's not fit. So, yeah, it would make sense. Similar to Darlow, it makes sense to look at a left-sided centre-half. It's even more brownie points, and I think he's got that. He's prone to moments of switching off in several incidences, like I said, and would need to be polished. But he uses his body well. He shields it. He does them things that you see, and it's quite annoying when you're an attacker and you see your defender run past you, run over you and things. The dark arts of the game, that's what I look at to see if someone's a decent defender. If you do the dark arts, if it's bad, I'm not saying play an elbow, but if someone's trying to run past you, you run across them. Little things like that, I see him do it in it, and that gives me positive vibes from the man. He can be forced at left back, as you lot already know, but he's a centre half. Nice have him contracted until 2021, so there's 2 years left. Nice aren't the biggest of clubs, so surely there could be a cut price deal or something that could be done there. Obviously, Malang Sarr, he'd probably, I'm not here to say he can be this, that and the other, but he'd probably be held in higher regards if there wasn't the Upamacanos, the Canutes, the Diallos, how many young centre-halves are there? What is in the water in France? I don't know, but how many? And he's someone I believe he should at least be on the shortlist or be looked at because he's got it. He's got youth on his side. Now, football is a cycle, people. Arsenal, we came to be self-financing. We haven't got any assets. Football is a cycle. You look at the most valuable players that can actually bring in a good profit within this club. If they're ever sold, you're probably looking at the two new midfield recruits in Guendouzi and Torreira. Maybe Rob Holding when fit, possibly Bellerin for obvious reasons. Off the top of my head, maybe Iwobi just on the basis he's Nigerian international playing football could probably get 20 million or so for him. I wouldn't pay that, but yeah, there's not really players that you can really sell for value, and I would want him to stay for the significant part of his future, but someone that could sign, boss it for us and do what we need to do, but he's only 21 years of age. Imagine what he's going to be like when he's 25, 26, or just imagine if he does play to the level people believe he can get up to, the profit Arsenal could make. And we've got to speak about it, people. You need that. You look, obviously it's completely different, but Liverpool had Coutinho. They bought a player that, for all his potential, didn't have the best of times at Inter Milan and things like that. You could see he was a bad boy footballer. They got him, they played him, he went off to Barcelona, whatever crazy thing it was, they reinvested that money. We need assets. I'm not saying he's going to be that 100 player or whatnot, but you're looking at him, Torreira, Holding, Bellerin as a young side for Unai Emery to develop within if he is here for the next 2-3 years, but also players that could be sold for a decent change if and when the time comes and we need to make money to reinvest in other areas. I know I'm speaking hypothetically in a positive side. We know the dynamics that are at play at Arsenal, but in short, I believe we should look at him, man. I really like him as a centre half and things like that. But all of you already know him. Again, I don't know every footballer. I don't discover any footballer. I just watch football, and I believe he's someone we should look at, man. And yeah, I've spoken about him before. I thought, why not speak about him again and try and reiterate the point. But on that note, people, deluded, stay safe, get in the comments, subscribe, I'm out.